New NGS information and gameplay is on the horizon, but as of right now, all we have is the previous streams to get a look at what NGS has to offer. So before the next stream happens in a few weeks, let's break down the weapons that was shown in the last NGS stream. What's up, Arcs Ops? It's the Arcs Ninja Arctic here. So the creators at Sega showed us a few weapons for the Hunter, Ranger, and Force classes. Those weapons were the Sword, Assault Rifle, and Rod. In this video, we're going to be breaking down the Hunter's Sword. If you don't know anything about PSO2 or the Hunter class, it's a balanced class best known for melee weapons and high performance in attack and defense power. As the sword being the Hunter's main weapon, swords are a great option for large groups of enemies and DPS for boss battles. Sword normal attacks in NGS have gotten a really nice upgrade. In PSO2, sword normals only have 3 actions, whereas in NGS, the sword has 5 strikes, with the 5th strike hitting as hard as a Photon Art. This is great for sword players, especially when it comes to DPS, now that there's no perfect attack for any class, which in my opinion is pretty great. I'd rather not have to look for that red ring just to get a max amount of damage. No perfect attack means much more smoother gameplay. I mean, just think about it. Unleashing all 5 normal attacks with the 5th hitting with high damage, then you top that off with a few PAs, all in a fluid motion. Now the sword weapon action has some unique capabilities. The Hunter's Sword, like in PSO2, has a guard action. However, it also acts as a counter attack, with what I think is a perfect guard that activates an auto strike, dealing similar damage to the 4th normal strike, which is the 2nd strongest hitting normal strike. Also, if you press normal attack after the counter attack, it'll also launch the 5th strike. Something that the team at Sega didn't mention is the parry attack. Now, the parry attack, or perfect parry, basically works the same way as a counter attack. The parry attack is relatively the same as the hero classes, where you can dodge the enemy attack at the last second. I assume you know it's activated by the clash sound, but as far as I've seen in NGS, your character will have a blue glow to them. I assume you know it's activated by a clash sound, but as far as I've seen in NGS, there was no sound. So you can also tell by your character showing a blue glow to them, and then you can activate a normal attack, and that'll activate a 5th strike. Now, the team at Sega only skimmed over Photon Arts, not really speaking on them. However, I took a closer look and it looks like they do have Rising Edge and Nova Strike equipped to the sword PA palette. Starting with Rising Edge, it acts the same as in PSO2. However, the speed of the charge of the attack is greatly increased. The movement with charging seems to be faster, as well as making the PA much more fluid to chain with additional attacks. It looks like instead of 3 strikes, it has 2 strikes. Now, this could be due to the character not being fully maxed out in the skill tree, or it's how it's intended to be. Now, the Nova Strike again works very similar to its PSO2 counterpart. However, it has no charging and launches all 4 attacks all at once. All in all, as a sword or hunter main, I'm pretty excited to get my hands on this class in NGS. It looks very similar to PSO2, but at the same time it looks completely different. The fluidity of the movement in the PAs, the normal attacks, and all in all just its defensive capabilities, it looks to be a much more smoother, fluid game that we can have on our brand new, current, new gen systems. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. The mission is complete for this one. Hopefully you guys found this video to be informative. If you did, be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to leave a like. Appreciate you guys for joining in once again. Have yourself a great rest of the day. Peace out, Arc Ops.